we both moved to Vancouver. And Tegan started dating this woman, and it was like overnight Tegan's whole wardrobe changed. Like she started wearing this woman's clothing. And this woman was shorter, and she had these platform shoes, which are more common now, but were sort of like, there was a very European vibe to this person, and she had these platform shoes. And I had moved to Vancouver with my high school, like the girl that I had been in love with in high school. We got together when we got out of high school, and you know, it was probably more normal. Like we weren't in college, but it was a little more college-like. You know, she had a couple jobs. You know, we didn't have a lot of money. Like a big night for us was renting 2 videos from Blockbuster and making pasta. Like that was big. Like we felt real fancy. And at some point, Tegan and I ended up living in the same building. And I actually lived on the kind of main floor of the building, and my living room and bedroom windows looked out onto the street, and it was an old heritage building. The windows were really thin, and you could hear everything, you know, like dogs barking, conversations, whatever. And you could tell me when too late. It was 20 years ago. I mean, it doesn't help me now. Now I've got great windows, but you know. Anyways, at the time, I had shitty windows, and I would be laying in bed, and I would hear Tegan, you know, going out and being social, and sometimes I would see Tegan like in the city, you know, and I was like, what the fuck is happening? Like I would see Tegan with her new fancy girlfriend and her fancy friends, and they had these high platform European shoes on, and they wore like designer brands, and her girlfriend had like a fucking SUV, and they would go to this restaurant in Vancouver called Cardero's, and it was fancy, man. Like to me, like going out to McDonald's was like, that was like maxing out my budget. And Tegan was like, we're going to Cardero's tonight. She's 20. And I was just like, damn, like Tegan is dating like a really fancy woman, like a woman, you know? And then she would like start smoking cigarettes, and you know, like it was like she was like Euro trash, like it was crazy. She started speaking with like an accent. It was like,
she's starting to exaggerate now. I hope everyone's following this.
I never, just the accent. All the rest of it is actually literally true. Anyways, yeah, pictures where it didn't happen. I know. Anyways, but I will say this, you know, like it was interesting to see Tegan sort of at the center of this group of women who are older, and they were having their little dramas like girls do. And then Tegan was like this like little young whippersnapper who came in and disrupted everything and was in a band. And I remember, like, I don't know if you remember this, but like the thing that could like just like,
you know, we're at a concert.
Yeah. They like it. They're fine with it. Yeah, it's called reading the room, and I'm doing it, and they like it. So anyway, sorry, this is like an ayahuasca journey, but what happened was that, you know, the heart, this was before like social media, and you know, this is like 2000 and 2001, 2002, and you know, like I would hear like the rumor on the street amongst the gays was like, these girls were like, Tegan and Sara are not that good, you know? Like that was like, because Tegan was coming in and like disrupting the social circle.
All right, it's fine. I have a very healthy ego.
No,
I was
it's
like,
fine.
wrong, not true.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, you know, like this was the diss, but I kind of got caught up in that. Like I would hear on the like the word on the street, like people would be like, oh, you know, everyone's really jealous because Tegan's girlfriend like started dating Tegan, and then all the other girls were like, I don't know, she's not that cute. Like her band sucks. And I was like, leave, take my name out of your mouths. I'm just like a poor lesbian having fun, and my sister's like Euro trash. Like it's not my fault. But you know, at that time, like our bread and butter was lesbians. Like I was like, Tegan, careful. You know, like don't upset the lesbians, because if you upset all the lesbians in Vancouver, we might not even have like a career in Vancouver. Anyways, it was very upsetting. The end. That's it. It worked out. It's fine.
fine now.